Hi all. Um, so I think this is week 7. Um, After surgery at Laser Spine Institute, I know I've been a little busy and I haven't been able to update you guys. I'm in my room with the lights off because my little baby is sick. She's been sick for almost a week and a half now. She was getting better and then she has a fever again, 101.5 actually. She started daycare last week, and that's why she has been sick. All the kitties with all the germs, and it's her first time at daycare. So I did take her after day 5 of her having a fever and a lot of mucus to urgent care, and they told me, yeah, it's just a viral. It'll take a while to clear out. Just do what you've been doing, fever reducer and cold medicine. And so Tuesday she was starting to feel better. Wednesday kind of. Now today is Thursday and her fever is up again. So I'm just fever reducer, cold medicine. She's 3, so you can't really give her much. And I'm taking her temperature. I took it about 2 hours ago. It was 101.5, and I just took it now and it's 100. So I'm just monitoring her. She's sleeping next to me. You guys can't see her because it's dark in here, but everyone in the house has been sick. I have a headache myself, not feeling too great, but I'm managing. So yeah, she started daycare last week. And the reason for that is I am going to start working from home. I'm going to have my own call center, and I'm going to have customers calling in, and I'm going to have a customer service role. And it's basically, agencies outsource their calls to call centers, and I'll be picking up those calls and helping people, chatting with them for different companies. I can't really share the names of those companies, but I can tell you that the platform that I'm using is arise.com. You can go sign up with them, and once you're, you know, up and signed with them, then they give you the options of different IBOs to work for, and then you choose what independent agency you want to work for, and then that agency picks you up, and then they give you the opportunities that are available. So you're not actually working for arise.com, you're working for the IBO linked to Arise. So I start my certification next week, and it's going to be like 2 months long almost, before I pass certification and an officially a call center professional, because I won't have my own call center. That is a possibility in the future, to have my own call center and my own company, and then I can take on independent professionals. So I will be an independent professional first. I just want to get my feet wet and see how it is, and then eventually, if I want to have my own, you know, company, my own call center, then I can sign up through Rise as well to be my own IBO, and then I can take on professionals and build my business that way. So that's what I've been up to. I've been really busy. As I said, it's week 7 after surgery, 7 weeks after surgery. I'm still having pain in my lower back, lots of nerve and muscle pain. I'm having a lot of muscle spasms. Like when I lay down for the night, my thighs are jumping and my calves are really just hurting. And, it's all part of the healing process. I don't have the same pain I used to have every morning when I wake up, so that's better. But I still do have all the pain associated with my fibromyalgia, and so I'm still on my medicine. I'm on Lyrica, a muscle relaxer, and I was taking Percocet, but um, after taking it for so long, it no longer has the effect that it once had, and I notice it's just messing up my belly, and I don't want to take it anymore. So I asked the doctor to switch me to a different type of pain medicine, lower dosage, and yeah, and I'm tired of every time I go to fill my prescription because I have to get a monthly prescription. I'm tired of the pharmacist always making me feel like I'm some sort of drug addict because they're always questioning me, well, why do you take this? Why are you taking this so long? And they're really not supposed to ask you. And I just simply tell them I'm in pain management and I come here every month. And you ask me the same question every month. And as you see, the prescription says non-acute, meaning it's chronic, long-term pain. It's just pharmacists feel sometimes like they're God. And they do, unfortunately, they have the power to deny your prescription. So if they don't want to fill something, they say it's in my professional opinion that, you know, I, I shouldn't fill this prescription right now. Power tripping. And so I remember once I went to Walmart pharmacy and I was due for my prescription. And it was after a short while after surgery, and I had to fill in my prescription. And because I had been given a higher dose right after my surgery, and I was trying to fill my regular prescription, the pharmacist said, well, you had a higher dose of this, so why would you need this prescription now? And I had to explain to her that I just had major surgery. I had a lumbar fusion. I have rods and screws in my back. And so I was given a higher dose of it. And now I'm back to my normal regular prescription. She just had a power chip, and I had to let her know what it was. I told her, listen, you don't know everybody's story of why they're coming to pick up a prescription. Some people are in accidents. Some people have chronic medical issues. Not everybody that comes to fill a prescription is an addict. So I said, fill my prescription. If my doctor saw it fit to prescribe me this, then I am fit to take it. And she kind of just looked at me and she goes, I understand. Yeah, not everybody's an addict. So please. And so many people don't even know what fibromyalgia is, let alone, having fibromyalgia and then this degenerative disc disease and spine disease on top of it. Anyhow, guys, I haven't followed up with the endocrinologist regarding the 3 nodules in my throat. Giving it some time since I've been a little busy with everything else, and I'm just, focusing on trying to just continue to manage my pain, continue to heal from my surgery because it's only 7 weeks out, and the total recovery time for that type of surgery is 6 months. So I'm trying to do that along with trying to start certification to start working again eventually after the certification is complete. Dealing with putting my baby in daycare and taking care of my other 2 children, and just, it's a lot. But for all of those of you that suffer with chronic and invisible illnesses, you know that your chronic invisible illnesses aren't all of you. It's just a part of you, and you still have a whole other life that you have to manage and live. And so that's what I'm doing. But I will keep you guys updated on my thyroid issues, on my arachnoid brain cyst, which I haven't had any issues with any head pain or anything of the sort lately. Just most of my issues have been from my back and my fibromyalgia. I am still experiencing hair loss. And I noticed that it has lessened a bit since I stopped taking the amitriptyline many weeks ago, because I first believed wholeheartedly that it was due to my thyroid. But when the doctor told me that my thyroid issue didn't rise to the level of needing medication, and that maybe my hair loss was due to a side effect of some of the medication I may be on, I started to research. And I really didn't see any hair loss linked to pain pills or to muscle relaxers. At that time, I wasn't taking Lyrica. I was taking amitriptyline. So I researched and I did see that one of the side effects of amitriptyline which I was taking for the nerve pain, um, is hair loss. So I stopped taking it several weeks ago. And guys, I'm still having hair loss, but it has lessened significantly. So I don't know if that was it, but um, because I was just losing too much hair. So yeah. But like right now I'm sitting here, guys, talking to you. I'm sitting in my bed in my PJs, and I have like the worst pain in my left calf. It's like adult achy pain. I don't know if it's my muscles or my nerves. I don't know because I'm still healing. And I do have lower back pain in my lumbar area. The outside has healed, the incisions on my skin have healed. But of course, like my pain doctor told me, your skin heals a lot faster than muscles and nerves do. So the outside is healed, but if you're still having pain, sometimes I get sharp stabbing pains all of a sudden. And he said it's just part of the healing process. It takes a while for muscles and nerves to heal. But guys, I had to go this week for my 6-week x-ray, because when you have lumbar fusion, you have to have a 6-week x-ray and then a 12-week x-ray to see if you're healing well. So I went this week to get the x-ray, but Laser Spine has shut down. They shut down about a week and a half ago, all of a sudden, just out of the blue, all 4 locations. So that includes the Tampa location I went to for my surgery. So I have no aftercare. I was supposed to get this 6-week x-ray and mail it to Laser Spine Institute in Tampa and have them review it. There's no one to mail it to. And that week and a half ago on that Friday, when they suddenly just shut down, they left thousands of people without jobs, thousands of patients without care. There were people who flew down to these locations and were all set up for surgery, paid for surgery, and they were told the same day, oh, we're shutting down today. Sorry, you can't have your surgery. People were just left deserted, left hanging, thousands of workers. I know you guys have had to see it on the news by now. And they're claiming they shut down due to financial reasons. I don't know, but I went to my pain doctor today, and he was nice enough to review my x-ray. He told me everything looks good. Rods and screws are still in place. And, he was just shocked. He hadn't even heard that Laser Spine just shut down. I just find it, guys, I've had back pain for years. Laser Spine has been open, I think, for more than 10 years. And it's like a few weeks after I had my surgery, they shut down all 4 locations. And this is the only place I was willing to do my surgery. I just feel like I was meant to have my surgery. I hope reasons for them shutting down were financial, not because something tragic or awful happened to someone under their care. But yeah, I mean, it's March. I'm trekking along. I'm, hoping eventually to one day be off all my medication, because sometimes the pills give me tummy aches, and I just want to live a life free of medication. So if I want to have a glass of wine one day, I can. So I don't drink at all because of all the medication I'm taking. And sometimes I just want a glass of wine, but I'm not willing to mix my medication with alcohol. So I don't drink at all. And the Lyrica, it's only 1 pill at night, but I notice I'm gaining weight because of it. So I don't want to be on it long term. I actually spoke to my pain management doctor today and explained to him about wanting to be off the Percocet and wanting to be off the Lyrica. So I'm no longer going to take the Percocet. I'm going to go back to Tramadol, lower dosage. And I am, instead of the Lyrica, he's telling me to try Topamax. Now, Topamax I took several years ago when I was in my 20s, and I took it for kind of like migraines, and I was also passing out, randomly passing out. The neurologist at the time told me it was not because of my brain cysts, and I was just the type of person that would pass out randomly. So they didn't know if this passing out was related to any seizure. So they gave me Topamax, and it would make me jittery and would make me feel weird. One of the side effects of Topamax is weight loss. So he told me, even though it's for migraines and it's an anti-seizure medication, that it also helps a lot with nerve pain. So he told me he wants to try for me to try that out instead of the Lyrica. So when I fill my prescription, so I'm gonna start taking the Tramadol, the Topamax, and the muscle relaxer. See if that helps with some of the muscle and nerve pain, and so that I can stop gaining weight, because I'm trying to get healthy and looking good. I'm not trying to, gain any more weight at all. But that's what's going on. So I'm, nervous and excited about starting my certification on Monday. I'm getting certified by 2 different companies, to do customer service for them at home. This is like fully at home, guys. I had to buy dual monitors. I had to set up a hardwired internet connection. I had to get a phone line. I've invested probably over $700, but for a reason, because the reason why I'm choosing to work at home is because I have a 7-year-old who needs me to be home at 3 o'clock when she gets home from school. And I have a toddler in daycare who at any time she can be sick and I may have to run and get her. It's really hard with a traditional job to kind of be available for your children, especially when they're young. I mean, my 12-year-old, he can put himself on the bus and he can walk himself home, but not the 7-year-old. She just can't be home by herself when she gets home from school, and most jobs don't end at 3 o'clock. So I'm doing this for the kids, and because, if I have to be working from home, I might as well be doing something fun. And I'll try it out and I'll let you guys know how it goes. But, it's a legit opportunity. It's no marketing, no pyramid, none of that stuff. So if you guys are interested, go to rise.com and, try to see if you can get in there. You need to do a background check and drug screen for some of the companies. So, but try it out. And so, I think that's pretty much it for now, guys. But I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you for watching.